So, some of you may have seen this. A few days ago, they announced that they're going to release a GTA Remastered Trilogy, and they're going to use the Unreal Engine, which is kind of cool. Who knows what the games will look like? Who knows how long they've been in development? What is the GTA Trilogy? Well, that's Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Basically, the games that were on the original Xbox and the PS2. Now, these games still kind of hold up. At least San Andreas holds up pretty good. San Andreas is a great game. But you might want to go ahead and maybe consider picking up the game on Steam or maybe as a download or getting a physical copy, because it looks like a GTA Trilogy remake is going to make changes for modern audiences.
How dare you?
For real, they're going to make changes. Now, there's no details on what this means, but I can guess. Because there's some pretty wild stuff in those original games if you've ever played them. Not that the new ones are tame, but I think the originals were a little bit more wilder in some of the things they did. What kind of changes will these be? I mean, how far will they go? What exactly is being changed? We don't know. But this is kind of discouraging. I don't want to play a PC Grand Theft Auto Vice City. So check this out. A new report claims Rockstar Games is re-releasing GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City, and GTA 3 as one package under the name GTA Trilogy later this year via the Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and mobile phones. Oh, wait, hell, I would want to play these on a mobile phone. At the moment of publishing, it is unclear if the trio of re-releases are going to be remasters or remakes, but early and unofficial details suggest they will be somewhere in between those two things. What does that even mean, by the way? Somewhere in between remastered and remake? Is there any game that's in between the two? Is it going to have like new features? Is it going to be somewhat of a new game? Are they going to be combined into one game? Like, what does that mean? That's not even really what I'm worried about. I'm suspecting it's going to be a lazy remaster. That's my guess. We'll see what happens. Apparently, they're coming out this year. So, we'll see. This is the problem that I have. For example, Jamatsu has since relayed word that they have heard there will be some content changes to make the game more suitable for modern audiences. Unfortunately, they didn't accompany this with further details or insight, leaving fans with nothing but speculation. I can speculate on one thing. Anytime you hear something is going to be changed for modern audiences, you know who it's being changed for, right? I think you're going to see changes to picking up Ladies of the Night for sure. That car that rocks, I think that's gone. I think that's gone from all future Grand Theft Autos, by the way. And I think the game that will get the biggest editing done to it is San Andreas. San Andreas has been quite the controversial game. Look, this is from 11/17/2011, a long time ago. Well, of all kinds of stuff about how that game is problematic. I think that one will be getting the most revisions for modern times. But anyway, let's take a look at what comicbook.com speculates. There are a few ways you could take this information, and Grand Theft Auto fans have even taken it in each of these ways. The first and most prominent interpretation involves a little bit of context. If you don't know, GTA games are basically a satire of America. They are also offensive. Thus, when it's reported that content changes are being made with modern audiences in mind, people think it's going to be censorship of some of the more offensive scenes that maybe haven't aged as well. The other common interpretation is that this means there will be some gameplay and design changes to ensure the games don't feel as dated as they are. This seems inevitable and is relayed by the original report, so it's unlikely Gamatsu would be referring to this, but it's possible. For now, it's unsure what these changes are, basically what they say. So take this with a grain of salt. I don't think you need to take it with a grain of salt. I think it's for sure going to happen. We've already seen older games get censored. We saw it with Mass Effect, the Mass Effect trilogy, particularly with Miranda's butt. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of changes to this. Now, so it's up to you to buy it. I would recommend getting it on PC because modders will restore the game to its former glory. However, my alternative to you is to perhaps buy the original if you really want to get this. I'm pretty sure at least San Andreas is on Steam. It should be pretty easy to get a hold of these games and play them. If you really want to check them out, that would be my advice. I don't want to support this shit. This censorship of old games. I'm sick of this. And it happens in movies too, and it's going to happen more in movies. This is why it's important to hang on to your physical media. If you have a movie that you love, make sure you go out and buy a physical version of it and hold on to it, because there's no telling what's going to happen to old art, because people are so damn sensitive today. What's going to happen, in a few years? What's going to be acceptable then? Anyway, this is very discouraging news. I was actually looking forward to this remake. I really was looking forward to this remake, but not now. I'm not looking forward to it now. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.